my little friends. This is Mrs. Freilich, and what we're going to do with our rock collection is we have a wide variety of different shapes and textures and colors and sizes. So we are going to arrange these in size order. So you're going to find the smallest one. So I think it's this one. So we're going to put him right here. Then who's the next size up? We take a look around. Which one looks like the next size up? Maybe this one. So we'll put him right there. And then who could be the next size? Wow, these look similar, right? And that one? So out of these three, who do you think is smaller? Maybe this one. And then these two are really close. So it doesn't matter which order you put them in. All right, now we'll start the next row. What could be next? Him or him? Oh, I don't know. You could put them side by side. That means he's probably smaller. And then you put him, and then between these two big guys, wow. You can put them side by side. I think this one's smaller. So you put him there, and you put him last. Wow. So we got a wide variety of rocks, and we put them in order according to size. So now what I'd like you to do is you are going to pick 3 rocks. You're going to pick a small one, a medium one, and a big one, or a large one. So we could use him for the small one, and we could use him for the large one. So which one should we choose for a medium one? How about this one? Okay, so we're going to take all these other rocks aside, and then we're going to get out our trusty paper, and we're going to draw them. If you want, what you could do is trace them. You can put them on there, and you could take your little pencil, and you could hold the rock down ever so carefully and take your pencil all the way around the rock. And that way you'll kind of get its basic form, right? Okay, and then take them off, and then you could just fill in the gaps. And he's jiggity jaggedy, isn't he? So what you'll do is you'll just draw his outline form. Now this one tends to be a little bit smoother, so that little tracing will go a lot easier. Like so. And take him off, and then you got that there, okay? And then this last guy, trace him. And it's okay if it's all rough, because he might be rough, right? So after we finish tracing him, we take him off. And look, he's so sandy. We've got the basic shapes of our rocks. And then what I'd like you to do is you could tidy up the lines, and that way there won't be any empty gaps, right? And then you're going to write the words. Small, which is S-M-A-L-L. Medium, which is M-E-D-I-U-M. And large, which is L-A-R-G-E. There you go. And you could darken these with colored pencils, or you could use a Sharpie so that you can really see them. And after you get done with that, you are going to put it in your very own science journal that you decorated, and you're gonna collect all of your papers in. And then you just stick this in here, and then you're all finished. Have a good day. Hi, my little friends. This is Mrs. Freilich. Now we're going to analyze our rock collection for texture and color. So we're going to pick 2 rocks, one that is one color and one that's a different. So we don't want to pick kind of like the same color. So we're going to pick different colors, and we're going to also pick 2 of different textures. So this one, you look at it, you feel it, you roll it around, and you could tell that this one is very, very smooth. All right. And then you look at this one. Look at all the different crevices and bumps and ridges, and it's got sharp edges. So this one will be good for rough. So what I'd like you to do is get your piece of paper out, and you're going to put your rocks right here on there, and you're going to draw them. So you can use them as like little stencils, and you just kind of trace around them, and that'll give you the general look and shape of them, right? And that way you can connect the dots also after you lift it off the page. And it doesn't have to be exact, but it gives you a general idea of their shape, right? So here's a little gap here, so we're going to fill that in, right? Like so. And then this one was smooth, so we're going to write S-M-O-O-T-H, because that one was smooth. And this one was rough, so we're going to spell R-O-U-G-H, rough. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to color them. Okay, so this particular rock is kind of a grayish brown. Well, it's got some rust in it, and it's mostly grayish blue. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your colored pencils or crayons, and you're going to color it as smooth as you can. And the way to make it look smooth is by straight lines like that, right? Here's your model. You're going to make as straight lines as possible to try to color it like its texture. So you're going to go around like this, smooth it out. And crayons might be a little easier to work with because see all my little white lines? Yeah, so remember, this rock is very, very smooth. And the way to make it look smooth is to have very, very straight lines, like so. And what Mrs. Freilich is going to do is I might add different shades. Do you notice if you do the same direction and circular, it actually makes it look really smooth. And do you notice there's a little bit of orange tinge in there? So we're going to just draw a little bit of orange, right? We're good because scientists are very observant. So they're going to be looking at all the different details, right? Okay, now this one, look at it. It's kind of a brown, blackish brown. So we're going to color it brown. Right? And this is more jiggity jaggedy. So you can actually color it every which way because that'll show that the texture of this particular rock is very, very rough, right? So after you get done with that, there's other shades too that are in it, like black, and it's kind of showing the different crevices, right? And you could just be jiggity jaggedy like this. And then after you're done with that, then you could just highlight it with a black Sharpie, and you could just emphasize the outer side by going like this. And remember, the rough is very jiggity jaggedy, right? And this one is very, very smooth. All right, there you go. So then what you'll do is you'll put the rocks aside, brush off their little residue, and you're gonna stick it in your very trusty science journal. So you're gonna put this page right in there, and it'll join all your other paperwork. So good job. Have a good day. Bye-bye.